Hey, welcome to another episode of Next Level Teaching. Today we'll be talking about how you can make your administrators happy. We'll be talking about successful and effective writing strategies, and also how you can be a powerful and effective teacher. Episode 14 of Next Level Teaching. Let's get it. Okay, question number one. What you got?
Hey Jeremy, I'm Mr. Smith. I have a question for you. How do I keep my school administration happy?
Okay, good question. Okay, so how do you keep your school administrators happy? I kind of got two answers. For one, I do get the question, right? You're like, my boss is always on my back. Whatever I do, it's not good enough. I get it. But I think we should probably take the focus off of what should make them happy and you put the focus on the kids. Because I believe ultimately what's going to make them happy is you have a powerful, effective classroom. You know, you create an amazing, safe learning environment for your students, and then you get results. I mean, come on, at the end of the day, they want to see that you have results. I think sometimes what frustrates administrators is when you're constantly coming to them with a problem. So if you can begin to switch it, get with some other teachers, and you present them with a problem, but also a solution, that's where the power is. Because believe it or not, you have more voice and more power in that school than you think you do. So when you see there's a problem, don't just keep coming to them with problems. You might say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, I've seen this problem, and this is something you might want to consider. However I can add value or help, just let me know. As an administrator, that would make me feel like I'm not in this by myself. You're not always coming to me with problems, but you're also coming with solutions. What's going to make me smile, what's going to make me happy is when I come to your classroom and I see hands raising, I see a quiet, orderly, I see laughter, I see excitement, I see the kids really receiving what you're giving them. So you have what it takes. You are good enough. Let's just make whatever tweaks we gotta make to take our classroom to the next level. Great question. Question number two, what you got?
Hi, I'm Gloria Griffith, and I would like to know what are 2 or 3 effective writing strategies that you could provide for my school?
Okay, so great question. So 2 or 3 effective writing strategies. So let me first start with this focus-free writing. So for one, you know, I've got a passion for it. When I was young and a knucklehead, I really struggled writing, but now I'm the published author of several books. So I think the focus-free writing can be really, really good. Some of you are familiar with it, some of you might not be. So you give the students, you give your class about 5 minutes. You say, hey, for these 5 minutes, these are the specific topics that we're gonna touch and focus on. And during that 5-minute period, you let them know when it starts, and when it ends, you give them a topic and they're free to write. The only thing is, the 2 rules is they have to write the whole time and they have to complete their sentences from start to finish, okay? And so that's something that you can do because it's gonna stretch them for 5 straight minutes to completely write over and over, sentences over and over, different and new thoughts about that one specific topic. All right, you wanna do that? And then maybe do a spin wheel. Right? Create a spin wheel in your class, you have them spin it, let them have fun with it, and then they might land on dinosaurs, or they might land on politics, or they might land on the Green New Deal, like they might land on Beyonce, like whatever it is they land on, now they take some time to get into groups, and then they can talk about it, and then they can go and read from there. Or you can have them do the groups, or you can have them get into groups of 2. So maybe you have one student who's really, really good at reading and writing and one that's not so strong. Now you don't necessarily tell them this is why you're pairing them together, but you put them together and then one is gonna end up being a coach for the other one. And it'll be interesting and kind of cool to see how they're helping the other students naturally kind of enhance and increase their level of writing and reading. So those are just a few strategies, but you wanna make sure that you have fun with it and you give the opportunity for the kids to be able to share their voice and share their excitement and their passion and really give them an opportunity to kind of really pencil what they have going on and just take some time to write, but have them be free and creative with it. I think that's what's most effective. When I was reading, I did not like to read. I struggled with reading, but when they put a Hardy Boys book in my hand, I fell in love because it piqued my interest. So if you continue to find things that are interesting for these kids, you'll be surprised how that will drive them to the books and their reading and writing will go to the next level. Great question. Question number 3, what you got?
Hello, Jeremy. My question is, what makes a teacher successful?
That's good. So what makes a teacher successful? Like, how can you be a more successful teacher? So first off, you gotta have that heart connection. You gotta be able to really connect with the hearts of the kids. I mean, it's one thing for them to have different personalities. They come from different backgrounds and they definitely have different learning styles, right? But when you're able to connect with their heart, I believe that's when you'll connect with their mind and they'll connect with your lesson plan. So you want to make sure that that connection is really strong. And then you want to make sure that you're connected with the latest trends, the latest information, the latest articles. You want to make sure that you're able to give the most engaging, the most powerful, the most innovative information to your kids. You want to give them the absolute best foods that you can offer them so that they can take it and receive it. So you want to make sure that you are a continual learner as well. You know a lot, but you don't know everything. So I think that when you go that extra step to say, how can I add the most value to these kids' lives? That's when the power really takes place. And then also you want to communicate and find a way to make the stuff that you're sharing with them engaging. So the content, they've already got different learning styles. When you take that content and you find a way to make it engaging, so it might be about money or finances or political stuff or sports, but find a way to mix it maybe into pop culture. And now they're like, man, I kind of like this. This is something that they're interested about. Maybe they want to read and they want to do some research now because you piqued their interest. And last but not least, when was the last time that you can literally say, hey, I made an impact in this kid's life. I was in the grocery store and I met a student from 10 years ago or 20 years ago and they remember my name. I know for me, there are several teachers I remember and I don't remember what they always taught. I can't necessarily say he taught this or that, but I remember his name because he made an impression on my life. And I believe that's what you all do every single day. So make it up inside your brain that you want to be able to be the type of educator, the type of teacher that you say, hey, I'm going to give you this knowledge, but I'm also going to connect with your heart and you will remember my name. I think all of us, to be effective teachers and administrators, we should be the type of people where we say, hey, you are going to remember my name. You will never, ever forget me because you're making an impression on their life that will last with them forever. And that's why you're amazing. And that's why we're sending a bunch of teachers this year on cruises. That's right. I want to end the episode and let you all know this. The Jeremy Anderson Group this year is sending several teachers all over the country on an all-expense-paid cruise. So stay tuned. At the end of this video, we'll run a short commercial to tell you what that's all about, and we'll see you all next week. Hey, what's up, my people? Jeremy here. And as you know, this year, we're on a mission to reach 1 million teachers. So I'll be traveling that much more, speaking at convocations in school districts all over the country doing professional development. Now, to show these teachers how much we appreciate them, the Jeremy Anderson Group is going to be sending 5 teachers on the cruise. That's right, and you don't just have to be a teacher. You can be an administrator, a counselor, social worker, bus driver, cafeteria lady. We're going to send 5 of you this year on the cruise. We'll be partnering with our friends at Royal Caribbean to create an experience you'll never forget. And we're taking care of everything. That's right. We're gonna send a limo ride to your house to pick you up. We're gonna take care of the round trip flight, and then we're gonna take care of the cruise as well. But I must admit, there is a catch. You can't go alone. Somebody has to go with you. And guess what? We're gonna pay for them as well. So we can be a spouse, it can be another teacher, it can be a friend or a child, but we're sending you on the cruise and we're going to spoil you because you deserve it. So if you want to nominate an educator at your school, visit jeremyanderson.org, click on Cruise Getaway, and all the details will be there. I'll see you in 2019 as we take this to the next level. Hey, what's up, my people? Look, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and check this out. I've got so many more in store for you. So subscribe and do me a favor. Please leave me a comment, an emoji, a thumbs up, something. Let me know you're feeling it. Me and my team put so much energy, time, and effort into it, and it's free for you. Just let me know you're feeling what we're putting out here, and I'll see y'all real soon. Leave a comment. Peace.